What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. So last time on Danganronpa, Kyoko came down into the garbage pit where we were after Monokuma failed to execute us because Alter Ego saved us, and she told us about how she was the ultimate detective and she came here to find her father, who is the headmaster. And we climbed back up, met back with the others, and we made a deal with Monokuma that he would let us redo the trial to save me. And now we're doing the investigation because we have to find out every single secret about this whole school or we die. So let's go ahead and go. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where I should start my investigation is to figure out who killed her. I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that were connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check. Oh god, okay, so this is probably gonna be like the longest investigation we've had so far. The music in this game is really good though, I love it actually. Let's see here. Here we go, here's our room.
Hey, Makoto!
Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah!
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it. Cause it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Yeah, I know, they all use me as a meat shield all the time. Okay, I guess I'll open it.
Wait, let me take cover first, I don't want to get exploded.
Hina raced over to a desk nearby and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened with much easier than I expected. Ooh. Yo. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was...
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Oh, this is the Monokuma controller. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cockpit? So the Monokuma room had a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. He was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. What did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button says data center.
Data center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably go better check it out.
Yeah!
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared of my mind right now. Out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here.
I think it's Monokuma, because that sounded like when Monokuma appears. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Yep. Is that Monokuma? Hey! Rawr.
Give me all your donuts.
Is that you, Hina?
What?
What? Oh man, how did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote controlled camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from here.
Found it.
Guess what? I found a self-destruct button.
Whatever you do, don't push
Too
it.
bad.
Oh man.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Oh, is it one control panel?
Ah,
Well, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now?
Monokuma.
What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
huh?
Monokuma?
Oh,
What? For real?
Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma.
Which means...
Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from this room. And the control room, and this control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right.
but
But the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here. That means they've been inside the school the whole time, right?
I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true, it's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough with the puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I've told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take steps in this whole peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right?
What's wrong, Mikoto? I don't like that face you're making.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
cause I mean,
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something?
I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true.
So, like,
so
you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check.
Yeah, good point. We can't waste all of our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going?
Yeah.
Hold up, I still want to check stuff in here. Is there... Ooh.
What's wrong, Makoto? Let's go.
Oh! Is this where they're hiding? Bruh. As soon as the door to the data center closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
The door, it just locked.
What? Oh my gosh, dude, we should have checked. We should have checked that thing. My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room,
Yep.
as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correct-a-mungo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? The one that I tried to open? Oh no. Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyways, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others.
gone, but...
So,
Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave...
Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later.
Hina took off full sprint. I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Alright. Here we go. Headmaster's room. If I had to guess, this is probably where Kyoko is. No, ooh, where Byakuya is. Nope, this is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Bookshelf seems really made and full of files and thick books. Okay, that's cool, but that's not what I was trying to do. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on the top of that pathetically ostentatious book desk. Class 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mokuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in here along with theirs...
In other words...
There can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. That uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. Well, what is it? What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of a detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she enters Hope Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she is a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair? I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? But, so why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have wanted to take her completely by surprise. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. a girl who seems to be included as a part of Class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pound, and it even lists her vitals 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you want to make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... What is he trying to say? The chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking all but impossible, but I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What do you want to do? What do you want to do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Hold up. I just thought of something. So you know how I kept saying, I'm pretty sure, like, what did he say, like, hold up. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Now let me go through all the girls. 5 foot 5 inches. Kyoko Kirigiri, 5 foot 6 inches. Aoi, 5 foot 3. Toko, 5 foot 4. Sakura, 6 foot 4. Dang. Celeste, 5 foot 5. Junko, 5 foot 7. Hold up. Chihiro, 4 foot 10. Hold up. Junko, 5 foot 7. And what was the other thing? 97 pounds. If I'm right about this. 90. Oh my. Okay, that's interesting. I think I've just figured out something. And it sucks if it's true. If that is exactly Junko's, like if she's 5 foot 7, 97 pounds. Mukuro is 5 foot 7, 97 pounds. What if... Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to you, so I just suggest you pay attention. Advice? For me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words...
The cost of that faith may be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. There's something here. Oh yeah, the student registry. Apparently that's us. His profile's on me and everyone I met at the beginning in Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope Peak. Part of the ultimate despair, which means her and the mastermind should have been allies. But then, why would the mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Oh, the sword! Yo, there are trophies and even a shield in the display case. You're not gonna talk about this? Okay. Obviously he says the same thing every time we look at these two different things. I think I've looked at everything. So, we looked at the headmaster's room and the data center. There's probably 4 things. So we need to check the garden, the dojo, And the biolab. Oh, we haven't been there yet. Right, the raw, yeah. Ooh, this is weird. Well, here I am in the biolab. So cold. It's like normally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is that so cold? There's some kind of weird machine here, or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights, but on the other side, there's some kind of weird machine. I've seen something like this before. Oh, I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look. What I'm trying to fucking do. Some kind of weird machines. Only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left, the right-hand lights are off. I said I should take a closer look. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for your optimum settings. With our systems, anyone can keep a body fresh as Daisy for as long as you need. Oops. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel and we do offer an optimal leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. While looking around, I get it. It seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. Well, that's a secret. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each lit up slot is another one of the victims. Okay, well then I have a way to confirm my theory that I just came up with. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Alright. So, alright, if my theory is correct, right? There's 16 of us. And only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of us are alive out of 16. So there should be 10 dead bodies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I was right. No. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these lately. Indeed. Alright. Over here. Huh? It's gone. Look at his body. It's not here? Yeah, because it's already in the thing. Which does confirm that one person is still alive. Who we thought died, and I already know who it is. And y'all probably do too, because you... I can't believe, bro, the original... Nah, I'm not gonna say anything. If you didn't figure it out, I'm not gonna spoil it. There's just 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more. But why did we want to come back here anyways? Yada yada yada. The thing came off at 7:30. Go back in here. Oh no, what did we find? Maybe the body's in here. I better check. Oh nope, couldn't find anything in here. But of course I need to check in here. That's one thing I better look at. Everything, okay. It's those flower pots. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. I think I can check them off the list. I have a feeling they want me to check the tarp, so it's that lawnmower. Oh, what is that? I don't think it's related to the case. I don't either, but there are all kinds of different gardening tools. Is there anything that sticks out about them? No matter how I look, I didn't see anything. It's that fertilizer. Does this use to help grow the Monokuma flower? Well, either way, it's not related to the case, so it doesn't really matter. It's that pickaxe. On the handle it says Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. The pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Strange. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clues behind here. Huh? I didn't notice it before, but there was a small stamp in the corner that says Biolab? Then this originally came from the Biolab. Oh. Well, I guess it is a good thing we came back here. That's all I really need to check here. Yeah, I kind of figured. Then we need to check the dojo. Then we gotta go to the new area. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
What do you want? Am I so disgusting? You want me out of your sight? No, it's not at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not a single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something right. But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everybody finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there's any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Makoto. We're checking in here, because this is probably the only place there would be a new clue. There's a bunch of little lockers here. We found a clue, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. I'm not gonna trick me game. I'll check in everything again. If anything, I'll just skip through all of it. And if it does turn out to really be nothing, then okay, at least I'll check. Yeah, nice. Alright, I'll leave. Okay, so here's the only place we haven't checked yet. Is the new floor, right? Let me just go through all these real quick and make sure. Alright. So now we just gotta find the staircase that goes up. There's the one that goes down. Not that way. Let's see, maybe... Well, that's where I just was. Oh. Well, I think you can go... No. Second floor of the dorms. So would that be... like down with the dorms? Maybe then? Because I just figured it would be up another floor from here, but she did say the second floor of the dorms, so... Where was that, though? Is that... Oh wait, that was here. That was over here, right? Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely new. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Ooh. This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some kind of ancient ruins. Or no, more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Always check behind. This is kind of nice. The stairs, at least. Ooh. Bruh. Damn. Can I even do anything back here, or like, ooh. Oh my god. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. So that's all we can look at in here, is just those two things. And we can leave. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Okay, that was kind of pointless. Let's keep going this way then, I guess. Ooh. There's female, male. Okay, let's just check every room as we come upon it. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Ooh, this one's kind of sleek. This must have been for like the higher ups or something, like the students that were in higher grades than us. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope Peaks It must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. There's just a metal plate mounted to the lockers. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Why would he put... I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even going to bother trying. What about this one? I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader on the door. That must be how you get the lockers open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for this locker room on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open these up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the reader, and then... No luck. Maybe only the locker's owners can open it, which means none of us can do it. Okay, well, let's check everyone anyways. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope. Card reader. Nope. Okay. No, I can get them open. I guess I'm not even gonna try. Okay. I wonder if I can open this one. Nope. Let's try mine. Nope. Good luck. Try this one. Nope. Let's try mine. Nope. Okay. Let's look. Okay, let's try this one. Can't. Mine. Nope. Keep trying, I guess. Can't open it. Nice. Wonder if I can open this one. Use mine. Nope. Not even gonna be able to try this one. Can't imagine any way of getting those open. Okay. So basically this was all just a big waste of time. Great. Whatever this room is. Ooh. It's like the teacher's lounge or something. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's more of it has more of a adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Okay, I don't even know where to begin with that one. A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. I was thinking she just said that's what it is. I guess, yeah, you're right. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some results left on it. And we might be able to get some info in the Ultimate Despair.
However,
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The Ultimate Despair isn't one, but a group. That group is responsible for the tragedy that happened a year ago. They're worse. They're the worst.
however,
And that's what there is.
whew,
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our
Correct.
hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. Ugh. Okay, I figured. You can look at the keyboard. The desk is honed to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Alright. Ooh, a secret room. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or construction defect or what?
so...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough
It's
to go
true.
on. I looked through all his paperwork and all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might be used as password.
whew,
When I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. There's a hidden room that she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there, but maybe for her there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
what?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as a password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. If it is, that doesn't mean he cares, at least. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. What did you say? I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned the face to the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Oh. Wow. See, Kyoko, he does still care. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked.
why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Oh. Look at the photo. Oh, baby. Oh no, you weren't supposed to see that, guys. Oh no. I don't know if you saw that anyways. It might not appear on the recording. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even been in that room. Her gaze was fixed only on one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. If you did see what just got done downloading, then I'm here to tell you that yes, that is the next game that we would be playing after White Day. So it will be that game if you saw it. I'm not going to say it out loud just in case you didn't. And obviously the next Danganronpa. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place. The more I look at it, the more sus I get. Should we open it? I'm kind of getting a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took the hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to seek its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh! No, it's your dad, isn't it? What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find. The beginning cutscene. When he turns into bones. Oh my god. In such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there, human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know it's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Yes, the headmaster could be the mastermind. The students are the only ones in here. Alter Ego said the mastermind was probably here in the school, or the headmaster was, but we're the only ones who are alive. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That was my assumption anyways. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility, but I have to believe at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so that she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did, knowing it wasn't a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Dang, bro. Bro. Huh? This picture. Uh-huh. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. Oh, God. That's a new animation.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this. What do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It was a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all the time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. This filing cabinet seems to be like kind of out of place, kind of the place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look, but I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
if he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really... She's gonna say do it. Okay, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? It's an e-handbook just... I can probably open the lockers now. It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. I think you're probably
it would
right.
seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko? I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Yes.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Of course. A favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it will only inconvenience you that much more,
Hey.
but could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just
I need
a
to get my
second.
emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you'd only connected by blood, but not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened. What I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt that the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is one of the... Okay, we keep flashback into the same freaking things. 15 of us met in the hall. Add Mukuro and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us... sorry, only 7 of us are still alive. Everyone else, dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the only ones still alive are... me? Yo! Hiro. Me. Byung-kyung. Hera. Toko. Hina. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Bro, I'm actually kind of mad that they're still alive. Like, I mean, that means they're the mastermind though. Like, I can't believe, like, out of everybody, like, that was the person I was the most upset about dying, and they're the mastermind. Like, bruh. I don't even know how to react. Like, I don't even know what to do. Yo, we can get into this here now. No, use the... Yes. Okay, let's try it. Yes. Now let's see what we got. Oh, yo, that's just our heroes. See, there's a crystal ball. The locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has an organization problem every part of their life. Yo, that's definitely Yasuhiro's. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. That's kind of sus, my guy. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, Aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? It's a coinky-dink. There's all kind of textbooks and notebooks stacked up on no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. The moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hagakure! What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook contained a large number of notes from a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? Well, he did say in the beginning chapter that he failed, right? So he failed a couple times, so no, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook. Let's try this one now. Beep. It opened. I don't see anything here. Might be a clue. Let's see what we got inside. Ooh, it's practically empty. There's just one thing. Seems like some kind of pocketbook. I don't see her name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there is some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, and my hand froze when I went to a certain page. I saw something familiar written here, words I've heard before. What do you see? There's a plan to turn Host Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. This is Kyoko's notebook. Wait, did we come here before? He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our students safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have, a hope that you'll be willing to go along with the plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made his selfish decisions without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. The freak? What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. The freak? But the more I see it, the less it makes sense, because these lockers, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that belong to people here? A notebook that belongs to Hiro? A pocketbook that belongs to Kyoko? There has to be some kind of explanation, but I want to find that out. I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone else. Nothing in here. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Alright. Wait, what? Is it time?
school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
You guys just said ASAP. You don't have to say. Okay. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's sus. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Let's go. Oh, hey, Hero. Oh, Makeda. Why'd you act so surprised?
No reason.
You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say?
I just did, actually. I'm on my way out.
You already talked to him? What did he say?
Listen, sorry, but I gotta get.
Hero, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? I don't even know what's going on anymore, man. Imagine. Imagine if Makoto really was the only one alive, like the only one to come to the gym anymore.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Oh, what? It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak. But wait, there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I didn't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were investigating Mukuro Ikusaba, then that girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. Oh my gosh. Celeste, Mondo, Leon, Mukuro, Sayaka, Yasuhiro, Hifumi, Sakura, Taka. Ooh. That, Kyoko, Toko, and Byakuya, and Hina, and Chihiro. Wait, I'm the only one that's not on here, though. So wait, so did everyone come here before, but not me? Like, has everyone except me already been here? Interesting. Byakuya and Toko. Toko's still looking at Byakuya. See, I think, for real, I do think. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. I think Junko is the mastermind. I think that the Junko that we saw. Because if you look at Mukuro right now, right? If you were to take that face and put Junko hair on that, that's the Junko we saw. I think, at least. I think that Mukuro was pretending to be Junko because they're working together as Ultimate Despairs. And I think she was pretending to be Junko, which is why when we found that body, it was Mukuro's. So she must have like put something over that tattoo so we wouldn't have saw it. Originally, but those fake nails gave it away that I thought it was Junko, but it wasn't Junko, it was Mukuro pretending to be Junko. This is so confusing. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture's all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak. So it's natural for me to not be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me? How long are you gonna keep this rambling? Soliloquy of yours, Hamlet.
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out! But,
How strange.
I told you I'm not filling any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd totally be out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put it all together? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear this all up. No, I have to clear this all up. So is it gonna tell me where people are? Oh, there's a Bianca! Yo, Bianca. Yo, my guy, have you already been here before, my guy? My guy. Is this a real photo or is it fake? You're the only one that can confirm it, Bianca. Oh, Bianca. Listen, do you think we can talk? Bianca?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Bianca, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Yep. I already know. Bro, he gave us all fake photos, didn't he? He gave us, That's why Hiro ran away from me. And now Byakuya is running away from me. My friend Byakuya. How could Byakuya run away from me, man? How could Byakuya? Where is it? Where's... Hey! Gee. A freak, my guy. Or maybe they're all running away from me because they all know that I know that they know each other. Hey, Hiro. I'm kidding. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hiro, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Don't ask me, man. Wait, here? I guess so. I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? Oh, she pulled out a body and fainted. Ah. It's open. Oh, but Toko, yeah. Almost ran over her. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? No, of course not. Oh my. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were sitting there, staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? Oh wait, I forgot her voice.
Have
No,
you
it wasn't.
reached that
Oh,
certain
then what?
age?
Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. The last thing I remember was waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morosa? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga. We share most basic knowledge, but our memories are so very much separate. And don't say that's a bad thing. It's just a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember it. So it's like a double memory. No, it's more like half the memory. But all I want to know is right now, where's my little darling? Tell me how I'll slit your throat. I actually don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around here somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes, yes.
I assume so. I knew it, I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyways. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Oh, really? The fridge is open. But I'm sure they were shut tight last time. Let's see. Well, it's not Byakuya, because he hates me right now. It's not Yasuhiro. It's not Toko. Probably not Hina. That only leaves one person. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there. Well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway...
We should close it up now. Don't want to leave it out hanging open like this. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Coco approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body's in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside this fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a good chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just, wait over there. I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? Oh, man. Alright, let me just look at other stuff, I guess. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Same one as the tarp with the thing on it. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. Oh. I didn't know that was actually going to be important. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Are you done now? I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve the mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? That the mastermind forged that picture to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. So should I just leave? Talk to her. I should ask Kokyo. But I've already looked at everything. I've looked at the tarp. And we got that update. I've looked at here and it said no. I've looked at here and it said no time. I've looked at here. Is there anything else I haven't? Oh, okay. I haven't looked here. There you go. On the left side, a bunch of blue lights are on. On the other side, they're off. It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in here, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number lights are on, including Mukuro's. There's 9 in all. 9? 9 lights? Yeah. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they're slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were fatal injuries, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had stabbed a single time with a knife. They'd also been struck in the head. The body was covered in other wounds at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we got Monokuma right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly, you can't allow it as one. You can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many.
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test whether they can find each of the possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be a good work at detective. But beyond that, solve a particular mystery you can keep in mind for the future. Alright.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at her profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that. They were indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about their fin rear tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikusaba.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
And it looks like we have no further business here. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, we're not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? As a part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. Well, she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... Okay, let's go then, eh? Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask this.
What?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad ever since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the
Indeed.
dorms. I do, yes. But to get any lockers, you need to have the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open with the emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must have been yours.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, the only locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? You can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access. Even if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video was real too? Video?
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything's starting to fit together to a real cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that that's my locker. Your locker...
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD? And it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews?
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway,
If you don't have time to explain exactly what I think... I don't have time to explain what exactly I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us could have ever been before. None of this makes any sense right now. But I guess that means there's something important on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other
Great.
words,
Ramble. As it turns out, the range outside made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, and even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers for my life, and all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. Because determination. So strange to be confronted with death. I couldn't care less if my family was found happiness. So why is it? Why does it bother me? It's ridiculous. She let out a small laugh as she said it. So that's it for my rambling. Yeah, you're right.
hey,
But keep this in mind. Whether that serves justice or suffering, what do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, absolute indeed, if so
So
strange.
then-
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class drop. Leaving behind the final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said there's something about the hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's a word of truth and known, I can't afford to lose. Okay. So what did he say we need to go to? Probably the video playing place, right? Oh, I need to go talk to Aoi first. What's going on with that? So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, I gotta go. What? She went off as fast as I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Call. Babe. Oh, great. Yep, here we are. Here it is, okay. Oh, it said it was playing, but nothing appeared. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have been only a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on the side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know.
Sounds like
I
Mondo.
never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Probably just the same voice actor. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
I don't even know what her voice was. Oh god, it's been so long.
You want me to...
I
You want me to...
don't know. That's Aoi's voice.
You want me to accept that?
Oh god. Psycho was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life?
I accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
So they agreed? Hold up. They've all... Oh my gosh. Oh my... I thought the video cut out. Oh. There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this... Only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I knew how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat here thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, I thought the video had finished, it flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me over the edge. What? Me? Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably
So,
me.
Makoto, before we begin, I should let you...
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. But I, in here now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byokyo? Byokyo! Toko? What the freak is going on? Aoi? Everyone. They all said they agreed. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. She had met him. She sat down with the headmaster, her father, and when he asked her the question, she answered the same as everybody else. She accepted a life here. And just as her interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like I broke it. Out of service. What? So you just happened to break it now?
Too bad.
Now? Then? When? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation.
It would seem...
Thinking back now, I'd lost my memory. And that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I came here and what my ultimate was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? A convenient outcome. Something like that seemed too obviously work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? I think so, man. I think that's actually what it is. I think we all forgot that we all were here. We all agreed to stay here because of the tragedy or whatever. We all had to stay here. And then Junko, who was here with us, erased our memories and then made us start killing each other. And we didn't even know we were killing our friends the whole time. That is so messed up. Or... Wow. Finally, the class trial? Please.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is a promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Wow. This is it. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. And that... Hold up. And that is where this episode will end. Man, this was a crazy one. I think we figured out that Junko might be the headmaster, or the mastermind. We found out that Kyoko's dad, the headmaster, is dead. Just so many crazy stuff. And I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, that was just probably the craziest episode so far. Next time we will finish the game in the last class trial against Monokuma. I had to find out every single thing, and we did. And now it's time to present that evidence to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you I will see you guys and girls in the next one. Bye.